It's time for another DIY ephemera video, and this month we are doing postage stamps. Everyone, I'm Jennifer. Thank you for stopping by Scrapbooks and Memories. We are doing actually two prompts. I need to do my September prompts, which is also stamp fabric or labels. So I decided to do some labels, and I'm going to show you guys a bunch of different labels, some stamps, and then I have some scraps to the side of me here. We'll do a little craft along and show you guys how you could use these and just make some simple little crafts for your journals or your scrapbooks. So first thing I did was I made labels for September's prompt. And thank you to everyone who has been participating in this collaboration. It is open collaboration. All you have to do is tag me in your makes so that I can see them and save them. So I stamped most of these here. And this is like a little label stamp, and I cut that out. And then I went ahead and used some different stamps. And I like that it says document life. I stamped that on there. Everything is a stamp. So I had a lot of fun really just breaking out my stamps and creating some really fun labels. And for these, I tried to make like a ring, like a cup was sat on it. And then I think these little labels right here are my favorite. Let me get a little piece of paper. I love, so the whole circle is one stamp. These flowers and leaves are separate stamps. I went in and just arranged those. And then I stamped a favorite story. And I really love how these came out. It's super cute, super simple. And I think the black and white is just totally elegant. This one says celebrate. So those are totally fun. And then this month we're doing postage stamps or shabby chic. So I love doing stamps. I love doing stamps. I have dies for stamps, which is what these are down here. This is sticker stamps that I went ahead and added another sticker on top of. Just layered that up and then did some stamping on top of that. And then this whole thing peels off as a sticker. So those are super cute. Love how those came out. The only thing is with these, the red, like the inks, you have to let them dry a little bit before you touch them because the paper, the sticker paper that it's on, I guess. And these right here are super special. These were made by Penny's Crafty Creations. I'm going to talk to you guys about those in a minute because that's a really cool idea that she, how she created these, and I wanted to show those. These are die cuts. The whole little stamp right here, they were all attached, came like 4 of them. And then I stamped on them when they were all together. And then when I was done, I just went ahead and tore them apart. And I think they came out so cute. And then we have like some Japanese inspired or Asian inspired, I should say. I don't want to be wrong from the wrong part of the country. I think it's Japanese though. They're so beautiful with the bamboo and her kimono. And this is like a yellowish type paper. And then I went around it with some blue ink. And then I just went ahead and did different stamps. Like this flower is a separate stamp from her. Then this is a whole bamboo stamp. And this flower with the bird is all one stamp. And then I just did some red stamping on top for like the postage. And I really like this one too, like the little Chinese or Japanese lantern. Let me just say, the little lantern. Those are so cute. This is the first time I actually used this stamp set. I've had it for a very, very long time. And I've never really broke out and used it. So I decided to do that. It would be really fun to use it. And I love how those came out. So here, let me see, I want to find the whole, what was it, last year? I think it was, for a swap we did. Penny's Crafty Creations sent me these really fun, it was for swap and glue, I believe. And these are really cool. So I'm not sure if she like inked the backgrounds, which I'm pretty sure she did because I watch her channel a lot, and that's a lot of, like, she does that a lot with inks and stuff and paints and all that good stuff. But then if you look really close, like, these illustrations are stickers. So she went ahead and probably painted like a whole page with inks or whatever, put a bunch of different little stickers on it, and then cut them out using decorative scissors. So that is another way that you can make postage stamps. You don't have to have a die. You could just use decorative scissors, a background, and some stickers. And these came out so beautiful. That's why I had to share them. Penny did a really beautiful job with these. And it's another way that you can see and be inspired to use stamps or create stamps for your journals and your crafting stuff. So let's see what we can create. I always have scraps on my desk, and this is a few things I had left over. So, oh, I love this, like, yellow. Maybe we make like a little quick cluster. Oh, oh no, what if we, ooh, because we could layer this frame. Oh, did I try to cut this frame? Oh, I did, see? So maybe we just go over that since I already messed it up. We could put this here. Let's see. Maybe break it up with this white that's embossed. I don't know if you can see that. Just gives another little detail. Maybe, is this too big? Maybe put that there. Or you know what? Let's use half of this. Use the other half there. Break it up with this white. Excuse me. Maybe we put some pink up here. And maybe let me go off of it a little bit. Okay, let's see. Which one would look good? Can we do, ooh, that one looks nice. Or this one's got, oops, more red in it. Can I put that one here? I feel like I need more white. Maybe put a little strip of white back there. And then, oh look, we got this little piece here too. That'll add some kind of little, there we go. All right, let's start gluing this down then. So first, I'm gonna do this piece. Come on, glue. I had it upside down. Come on, I just need a little bit of you. Just a little bit. Oh, crap. Being clumsy. I'm going to offset it down here a little bit. Doesn't have to be exactly like I had it. That was just an idea of placement. All right, so then I wanted to add some white up here, but how is that going to look? Maybe add this here. And then I had more white here. Maybe I don't use that. I don't know. Maybe use a smaller one. Because I was kind of bothered. I kind of like that better. And then we could just use this one like this. Have that come out. All right, we're just going to go with it. We're just going to go, oh, maybe that might be better. No, stick with the white. Stick with the white. I do talk to myself often, you guys. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm in the store grocery shopping. And I'm talking to myself, thinking out loud really about like what I have at home, do I need this or not this? One time somebody answered me and asked me if I was talking to them. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. No, I was just talking to myself out loud. And I think ever since that day, I've kind of stopped once I notice I'm talking to myself out loud in a store. Because I don't want people thinking I'm crazy. Okay. Oh yeah, we wanted to put that there. So if we do that, what is this going to look like now? Maybe I don't use that. Maybe I use this. No, or we just do some pink. Maybe put it that way. Or, because I'm trying to lighten this up, I don't want... I don't know. I think I messed it up when I decided to go a different route. So let's go back with this one. Maybe I put it this way. And then that could kind of sit. See, I think that's too dark on it. Maybe I put this one here. And what's this? No, I don't like that there. Or maybe I just put this here, huh? Or, oh look, I got a butterfly. No, I don't know if I'm liking what I got going here. Okay, so maybe I put the heart there. Maybe I don't put this at the top. And then I can put maybe the back side of this paper. It's got this pretty rose on it. Or we could do a totally different one. We'll have to use that one. Maybe now we can stick. Put that there. Or maybe a cosmetic. Let's do the cosmetic. Kind of like that better. Okay, let's glue this down before I change my mind. Okay. Maybe we might also add, is this a sticker? I think it might be paper. There we go, it is a sticker. Alright. We'll put this here. Kind of break up that yellow. Now we could maybe put, no, let's not put that. Or we could put one of our labels here. Life is good. Or should we do, I like the tell your story ones. Then that's gonna cover up too much. Well, yeah. We'll do this one. I kind of still want to see that rose. So poke it out about right here, maybe. Or maybe I'll put it down here. And then we could put, ooh, this blue's really pretty. Put that there. And, oh, see what that looks like stuck. Put this one down here. Maybe I'll put this butterfly here. See if I can get it unstuck quick. These transparent stickers always give me trouble. Where is, see if we can get up this little pin here. Come on. Alright, I'm not gonna bother with that. Kind of like this color too, though. Should I put it up here like that? Oh, I kind of like that. And then we can do, oh, almost glued it to the, maybe put this one right here. Or like this. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. That right there. Oh, look, that one's already stuck in there with glue. Just add a little bit. To that. And maybe we tear one. Maybe we tear one and put it here, huh? Or maybe not. Maybe we put it under the sticker. Or maybe I put it back here. Oh, I kind of like it right there, huh? So what I'm going to do is just take this, pull it back, add a dab of glue, put that there, and then we'll add some glue right here. There. You have a cute little collaged cluster. That would look cute on something. Fun, fun, fun. See, you could also, I love this little thing. I should probably save that for like a dangle. Somebody sent it to me to use as a dangle. I don't know, now we're just collaging, I guess. see what this video turned into? Do like a little background maybe, and then make like a quick little journaling card, or even like a little tuck or a pocket. Okay, something like this here. Here we go. I might cut this down too, so I kind of like that there. I know it's a sticker. I'm not worrying about the sticky part. I'm just gonna glue it. Kind of want it under. There we go. And shall we do some pink up here? Yeah, thin it out a little bit. Oop. Yeah, kind of like that shape. That's a cool shape. And then actually just stick this one here. Turn it around. Seems a little long for this spot. There we go. I like that shape. So I love tearing paper. It's so fun because you get the most unique shapes. Let's see, what can we use? Is this gonna look good on here? Maybe we put it up here. Or maybe we use kind of big in her. You guys, this is my process. This is pretty much what I do. I just go around and see what looks good. I don't like it, I don't like it. I take it off. I kind of like this bamboo with that, though. I'm going to put that there. Put this there like that. You know what? I wonder what this looks like. Down. And I didn't cut it straight, of course. I think I'm going to straighten it out. I think I like that. Oh, look, we could even come in. Or, let's see. Some white, huh? And then we could put, oh, look. There you go. Then we could put a favorite story. And we got a cute little collage card. You can journal on the back. You can stick these in little pockets. So super cute. So 2 quick fun collages using our DIY ephemera we created. I had so much fun. I hope you gained a little bit of inspiration on not just how to create your own stamps, but how to use them. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.